I said we out here getting paper. This out to my haters. Said we out here getting paper. We out here getting paper. You know we serving flavor. That's the reason why they hate us. Cause we out here getting paper. Girlfriend blowing up my phone. By the time I get home, she leaving voice message with 17 songs. Cause she know what I'm on. Yeah. She know the life I live, it get dangerous sometimes. She know a young out here really on his grind. Yeah. Cause we out here getting paper. Alright, that's it. What up, Monster Mind? Yeah, what up, man? I'm back with another video. And today we gonna react to top 10 Netflix's Jeffrey Dahmer wrong and rights. Put it like that. Because the way they worded it on this video, shout out to them, but the way they worded it is weird. Basically, we're going to be reacting to what Netflix got right about Jeffrey Dahmer and what they got wrong about him in his case or whatever. So I came across this. I'm like, shoot, a video ain't that long. Why not react? You feel me? So now we back with another video, and y'all gonna watch it because it's me. And I'm the best reaction channel on YouTube. Tell a friend to tell your mama. And a stranger. So, yeah, I ain't even about to waste your time. That's it. Hey, shout out to that song. That's me. Yeah, coming soon. You feel me? Yeah, coming soon. You feel me? I should have my bows in. And I don't even wear them no more for real. But yeah, if you know, you know. But, yeah, I'm about to get into this reaction channel. I ain't about to waste y'all time no more. Let's get it, gangy. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. And we back.
What's going on? Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things Dahmer Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
I'm not sponsored by Fiji. But you know I put my orange juice in anything.
For this list, we're looking at what was fact and what was fiction in Ryan Murphy's Netflix series about the infamous serial killer. Are you watching Dahmer? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. How Jeffrey Dahmer was caught. Right. Netflix's limited series about Jeffrey Dahmer begins with the night a would-be victim survived an encounter with the killer.
Help me!
On July 22nd, 1991, Tracy Edwards spent hours in Dahmer's apartment in fear, waiting for an opportunity to make his escape. And though the way in which he escaped is depicted differently in the series, Edwards did hit Dahmer and ran out of the apartment.
I hit him and I ran towards the door, and he was right there, tried to grab me, get me back in there.
2 police officers went to Dahmer's residence to obtain the key to unlock the handcuffs still on one of Edwards' wrists. Once they found explicit photos documenting some of the murders, Dahmer was apprehended, putting an end to his reign of terror.
The officers were stopped by
that one person,
an individual who claimed he was in the apartment and became engaged in a dispute with the owner of the apartment and left the apartment and called the officers.
Number 9.
I seen that episode though. I only watched the first episode.
One of the
and then
facts about
I watched some of the second episode, but after that I'm like, man, this job weird, bro. I thought it was somebody else. I got the killers mixed up.
Just like the Emperor's.
So all this is gonna be new to me. Let me know in the comments if y'all watched
Got him at a costume shop in Kenosha.
He wore them because he felt connected to 2 dark characters in his favorite movies. The Emperor from Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi, and the Gemini Killer from The Exorcist 3. In changing his appearance to resemble these powerful fictional figures, Dahmer himself felt more powerful and predatory.
That I actually derived a sort of pleasure from watching that tape.
Did you like feeling evil?
No, I didn't. But I had tried to overcome the thoughts, and it worked for a while, but eventually I gave in.
He repeatedly watched the films before he went out to find another victim to bring home, often making them watch the films with him.
What are you gonna do?
So that was true. That's weird.
Told you.
But my thing is, this nigga wasn't kidnapping folks. I ain't watched everything. But from my recollect, I think that's the right word to say. He invited people to his crib. Like, who was leaving? Like, why was y'all leaving with him? He really acted like this. Come on, bruh. Why was y'all leaving with him?
Watch a movie.
He wasn't kidnapping
Take
folks.
some pictures.
He really, like, come to my crib. Like, how somebody who act like that convince you to come to their crib?
Your mom's, your
Y'all
dad, your
good?
sister, your brother's computer, and inside.
Come on now.
I'll pay you.
Tracy Edwards also testified that while playing The Exorcist 3, Dahmer was chanting and rocking back and forth.
It was like a slow slur, like, some of that nature, something close like that, I'm not sure.
Did it keep on for a period of time?
Off and on throughout the ordeal.
Number 8. How Ronald Flowers survived. Wrong.
So that's false.
Jesus.
Another survivor of Dahmer was Ron Flowers, who met him when his car broke down and Dahmer offered to help. He took him to his grandmother's West Allis residence and drugged his coffee. But Dahmer is interrupted when his grandmother sees that something is wrong with the young man.
You should take that young man to a hospital.
What? He's just a little wasted, Grandma.
I will not have some stranger dying in my house.
He'll be fine. Just let him sleep it off. Jeez.
No. Something is not right here.
She is adamant about staying with the unconscious guest, making sure he gets on a bus the next morning. But her actual involvement in saving Flowers from her grandson has never been reported. Like in the series, Flowers woke up in County General Hospital.
Where am I?
You OD'd. You're lucky to be alive.
But what isn't mentioned is that he was also covered in abrasions and believed he might have been assaulted.
Oh, wow.
He later testified that he didn't know how he got there, though the series provides a fictional scenario.
The guy I met last night, he was weird. He must have slipped something in my drink. Dude tried to kill me.
Number 7. Dahmer posed in yearbook photos. Right.
How did he get in there?
I don't know.
Pose
Dan, how did you not catch this?
I'm sorry, I didn't see him in the photo.
That's your goddamn job, Dan.
The Netflix series mainly follows Jeffrey Dahmer as an adult, but a flashback to him in high school shows him sneaking into a yearbook picture for the Honor Society, despite not being a member.
That's crazy.
He actually did this, and his face was subsequently blacked out of the photo. My Friend Dahmer, both the graphic novel and its film adaptation, go further into the prank than the other club photos he infiltrated.
Excuse me, what do you... Oh, no. It's not really necessary.
Every single picture is
Former
crazy.
classmates have described how his bizarre behavior in school quickly went from entertaining to concerning, given his heavy drinking.
And I remember sitting next to him in a first period, I believe, history class, and he had a styrofoam cup of scotch, I believe. It was.
Nah, that nigga was sipping that lean.
What is that? And he threw his head back and he shook it and he said, "It's my medicine."
Number 6.
He was sipping that lean. Correct me if I'm wrong.
In episode 7, Glenda Cleveland meets Dean Vaughn, a new resident of the Oxford Apartments.
Sorry I snapped on you.
So this is wrong.
Gotta be careful in this neighborhood.
I ain't watched all of them.
I'm a good guy.
So I don't even know this thing.
She sees him talking to Dahmer in the hall and is visibly concerned. The series doesn't follow through with his story, but
He was sipping that lean
viewers
in the
a certain
classroom.
direction.
Styrofoam cup. He said this is medicine.
However, Vaughn was really a tenant in the building. He was found strangled in his upstairs apartment in early May 1991. Dahmer was questioned about the suspicious death before he was arrested, and again when he was eventually caught. Both times he denied knowing him, and no evidence was ever found connecting him to the crime. As of 2022, the murder of Dean Vaughn is still unsolved.
That's
What
crazy.
about Dean Vaughn? You was talking to him in the hallway, then I never saw him after that.
Number 5.
So she allowed this man
baptized
in her
the
house?
same day as John Wayne Gacy's execution.
Okay, hold on. Baptized the same day as John. That's crazy. That's crazy. Baptized. Who baptized him?
Right.
So you've never done construction work before?
No. Well, like I said, it's just stuff around the house, helping my mom, you know.
The beginning of the final episode doesn't open on Jeffrey Dahmer, but rather another infamous serial killer, John Wayne Gacy, aka the Killer Clown. In the 1970s, Gacy took the lives of more than 33 young men in Illinois until he was arrested in December 1978.
Gacy was the epitome of evil, and he was the epitome of being a great guy, which gave him the ability to be the most evil guy in the world.
For 14 years, the convicted murderer was on death row at Illinois' Menard Correctional Center, and on May 10, 1994, Gacy was executed by lethal injection.
John Wayne Gacy was pronounced dead at 12:58 a.m.
He got a much easier death than any of his victims. In my opinion, he got an easier death than he deserved. But the important thing is that he paid for his crimes with his life.
Meanwhile, in Wisconsin,
I ain't gonna lie.
Dahmer was being...
Shout out to everybody that I know of a different nationality and different race. But I actually like hearing Caucasian people talk that way about another Caucasian person that has really done wrong things. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes they be trying to sugarcoat stuff and it wasn't, you feel me? Like they hear him say, yeah, he did that and he really did do that. And the way he talked about them people, because like killers don't have a preference for real. Sometimes they do, but like that man was just knocking folks off, bro.
Being baptized by Minister Roy Ratcliffe. And, as it's briefly mentioned in the series, a partial solar eclipse also occurred that day. What does it all mean?
That's wild.
We don't know, but this connection between two notorious killers is definitely eerie.
Congratulations, Jeff. You're saved.
Herschel Walker has a history of violence.
I ain't God.
Confiscated a gun from him, they said, the former
But
football star.
God forgives.
Thanks.
But to get baptized and then go kill folks is crazy.
Number 4, victim impact
That's
statements.
crazy.
Right.
I would like to say to Jeffrey Dahmer that
Oh, ain't she still
you
acting?
know the pain, the hurt, the loss, and the mental state he's put our family in.
One of the most heartbreaking parts of Jeffrey Dahmer's 1992 trial was hearing the impact statements. After sitting through the details of his crimes, family members of the victims had the opportunity to address the court. One of the more harrowing statements came from Rita Isbell, the sister of Errol Lindsay. The series recreates the emotionally charged moment
Dang, they got the
with
fit
actress
down
Michelle
pat.
Arms, who embodied the palpable pain, anger, and sadness of Isbell in her performance.
Now, I don't want to ever have to see my mother go through this again. Never, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I hate you.
And Dahmer's own statement took a lot from the real-life one.
That I did what I did, not for reasons of hate.
Hold
I
on.
hated no one.
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. So his statement was right or wrong?
Number 3, Glenda Cleveland lived at
Yes,
the
I was right.
Oxford Apartments. Wrong. In the series, actress Niecy Nash plays the role of Glenda Cleveland, a woman who is often overlooked in the Jeffrey Dahmer case. She interacts with him, mostly to complain about the smell and noise coming from his apartment through her vent.
I gotta say, that smell is worse than ever.
Is it?
This is the part I watched. This is
The
on episode
real
1.
Cleveland actually lived in the building next to the Oxford Apartments. The character is likely a composite of Cleveland and Pamela Bass, the woman who lived across the hall from Dahmer, who possibly unknowingly consumed human meat given to her by her neighbor. However, Glenda Cleveland did continuously call Milwaukee police after her daughter Sandra Smith and niece Nicole Childress told her about a boy they tried to help. Number 2, Milwaukee police officers returned a victim back to Dahmer's apartment. Right.
Hey, kid, what are you doing?
In late May 1991, some young women, including Smith and Childress, found Conorak sent the phone stumbling in the streets, not in the Oxford Apartments hallway as shown in the series.
Oh, wow.
They called the police to help the very young-looking boy.
He was holding on to me with a really, really strong grip, and he was trembling,
That's
shaking.
crazy.
So I just stayed with him and I was like, I'm gonna get you some help.
But when Dahmer came back to his apartment, he convinced officers Joseph Gabrish and John Balserzak that Synthesomphone was of age and his boyfriend. In the series, Cleveland is at the scene confronting police.
Right, okay, I seen this on TikTok.
Wait. You just gonna let him take this baby back inside?
Man, he's telling me this is where they live. We're gonna take him back inside.
Y'all don't at least want to find out how old this boy is first?
Bam, he says it's his boyfriend. We'll handle it from here.
I'm really sorry about this, everybody.
Despite protests from the women, the officers escorted Dahmer and his incoherent boyfriend back to his apartment.
Crazy.
When the police left, Dahmer killed him. Tragically, this poorly handled ordeal actually happened. After Dahmer's arrest, Gabrish and Balserzak were suspended, but later reinstated.
Wow.
Before we continue,
They should be fired.
sure to subscribe to our channel
They
and
should
ring the
have been
bell
fired.
to get notified about our latest
They should have been
videos.
fired and
You have
charged
the
with
option
conspiracy.
to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on
Could
notifications.
save their life if they would have listened to what somebody was telling them.
Dahmer always wore his glasses at trial. Wrong.
Mr. Dahmer, before I impose sentence, I understand you have a statement you'd like to read?
Yes, Your Honor.
Towards the end of the series, Jeffrey Dahmer goes on trial for the murders. While the majority of the scenes are accurately recreated, there's one detail that was different. Evan Peters as Dahmer almost always wears the killer's trademark glasses.
Right.
But the real Dahmer specifically did not wear his glasses throughout most of the trial. His reason? He didn't want to look the jury or victims' families in the face. Yes, it's a small inaccuracy in a largely true-to-life series. However, his decision to remove his eyewear is significant because it shows that he was unable to face his crimes.
Because I didn't feel accountable to anybody. I didn't feel that I had to face
That's
what
a
I
real
did,
person.
whatever.
That's crazy.
And so you have. There comes a point where a person has to be accountable for what he's done. Can't go around making excuses, blaming other people or other things.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to
good.
subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Because the video just ended. Gucci. Let's go, man. Made it through a video. Hey, that was good. That's crazy, though. But I wonder why would you switch up that type of information? I know the lady being in the house is significant. So that's something, I mean the lady living in, that lady who they said lived next to him, being in the same building as him, is inaccurate. She lived in a different building across the street. So why would you switch that up? Why wouldn't you have the character that lived across from him that he gave her meat be that character? Why would you switch that? I don't get it. But hey, man, made it this far. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment what you think. And yeah, man, remember, you can do anything. You can go anywhere. As long as you take yourself with you. Monster Mom, man, we out. Peace.